Imagine.
Shall we just ask?
For how long?
Right, hello guys. We are so
You
sorry.
can't talk.
We say this all the time. When the people watch it, when they do watch it, we must sit in silence now, waiting.
No, but it's
No,
not
just Roseanne. Please do not irritate me in the stream. Right, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome.
It feels weird.
Just keep quiet. You'll clearly see what this is all about. Welcome to Let's Talk with the Fan Zone. We're just gonna have a small.
This is one person.
Can you keep quiet, Roseanne?
2 people.
Can you just don't worry about the people? 3. Okay, we are not gonna be here for a long time, but I'm gonna boot this one, yeah. But we just got a few shout outs that we need to do. Got a few things that I would like to say with regards to what transpired today, and just unpack a few things. So now, for those of you who do not know, and if you do not know what transpired today, then I'm going to be very worried about our friendship and our relationship and your goal and purpose linked to the fan zone. So anyway,
You're like threatening the people now.
today was Tour Durban, right? So it's a cycle race.
Hey dear.
And that's all the things today. I'm so excited.
Wait. We had a format previously.
Which was what?
You just jumped us into.
Yeah, because we want to know what how many people on this team.
We didn't greet the people.
I can't see. Okay, so
There.
Ross is gonna greet everybody. Then we're
There
gonna.
we go.
Then we are gonna
You
unpack a
forgot.
few things. Sorry, I'm so excited, guys. I couldn't even sleep. So anyway, where's my mother? Here's Spoons. Okay, but anyway, greet. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, let's just. Guys, if you know anyone that's normally in the stream, please tag him, let him come through. We're not gonna be here long, so I don't have to stress. We know things are back to normal, so Sundays is like your family time and all
4
that stuff.
shots.
So, okay, drop. Okay, can you see from there?
Can I see what?
Okay, let's
What
just
do you want to do?
greet the people.
This is what happens when
Greet the people.
you just go
Yes,
live
so-
and we don't even know. She just came in. She says we're going live.
No, I think I owe it to the people. I think I need to say what's moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like and besides that, forward. And besides that, guys, in the last live that we did while I was committing suicide dates before Sibaya, I had said in that last live that Wayne had activated that we were gonna do a live, and then with all the craziness that was going on, when we got to the finish line and the excitement and stuff like that, I totally forgot. It was such a,
Okay, wait. Let's stop from the beginning.
Okay, greet everybody.
Hey Links, how are you doing? Okay, hey Francine, hey Robin. Okay, we've got America in the house, Francine and Robin. Hey Steven Zungu, thank you. Hey Theo, hey Aldo today. I can't see who else is in here because I'm not on the fan.
Okay, if we missed anyone, just I think I saw Ellison. How's it,
Hey
Ellie?
Sybil.
Just drop us a message.
Okay, so guys, let's start from the beginning. Because Tony forgot the format of this whole Let's Talk with the Fan Zone story. We haven't done it since April.
Yeah.
So, how this all came about was just under a year ago, we went to the Amashova to interview the guys that wrote for cancer. I think that was about 50,000 for cancer.
Yeah.
Yes, they did the Amashova for cancer. And at that interview, I think it was one of the guys challenged Tony to ride this year for cancer.
I think that's all.
So
To the front of the closet, please.
yes, so one of the guys challenged Tony. Then we found a bike for Tony that we were getting at a real steal, and then we had a show, and a lot of you guys actually contributed to the purchase of that bike so Tony can ride for cancer. So Tony got onto the bike, rode a few times, and was a little bit nervous. That's right. Was a little bit nervous, and she was doubting whether she's going to be able to do this or not do this. So we decided a good start for practice would be the Tour Durban.
Oh, Khan was the one.
Oh,
How
that's
could we
Khan,
forget?
yes.
Oh, Khan.
So the tour Durban would have been the start. Tony, that would be Tony's make or break. She would know if she could do the Amashova, whether she can ride the bike, the whole toot. Wow. This whole week, Tony and I was stressed because she didn't train, she didn't do anything. So we were like really, really.
Oh, my mother was
nervous,
stressed,
guys.
guys. I was just living life, like, you know, I was cool with the pool, and it like literally only hit me Friday.
When your mother picks up your stuff.
Yes. No, yeah. When we still went to go and bike here. Yes, basically when my mom
Guys, you
picked
should
up
have
my
seen
race.
Tony and I in the shop. We went to a few shops and we went and we asked for the cycling equipment. We are absolutely green when it comes to this, guys. We ask. I'm in there saying, what is this? What is this used for? What is this? And Tony's like, okay, this is what I need. So we got a few things, like the bare necessities. It was absolute bare necessities that we got.
Mom, what are you saying? Is it you? I don't know. Is it just me? Don't know what you're on about. Sorry, Rosanna.
Oh, okay. So, we got the bare necessities. Like we were like trying to think, okay, what will I need? What did we think to phone L? Oh,
I have
wait.
no idea. But guys, all I literally had was a helmet and a bike. That was it. By the time Friday came. And then my mom picked up the race pack. So I had my bike chip, a helmet, and the bike. That was it. What I was riding in, only I knew. We were just gonna wing it today, this morning, and then we were like, okay, no, let's go and see what we can. If you can just get a jersey at least, because I fancy those
And
pocket
some
things.
padding. Something
And
with
some
padding.
Right.
So anyway, we got the top, the thing. Then Tony got like a little solution for Pat. She knew she had a pump. We borrowed a bike rack because like we didn't know what the hell was gonna go on. So last night we go home after church and we start packing and trying to sort out Tony's stuff and whatever, everything was. We get up in the morning.
My wheels are flat, guys. I went to the race with flat wheels, but we're gonna come back to all that.
So this morning I had a little bit of like heart palpitations thinking, whoo, she's really doing this. She's really going to do it. But last night we spoke about it. So we saw the route, right? And we had a whole plan on this route. So we saw that if you don't reach halfway by 11:15, then you get out of the race. So Tony kind of calculated, just saying, I should get there before 11. So I should finish just before 1 because the race ends at 1. So like we were planning on that. So I said, okay, well, I'm not going to come with you in the morning at 6 o'clock because if I come with you in the morning at 6 o'clock, I'm not going to sit there by myself till 1 waiting for you. Wow. I get a call at 9 o'clock.
No, that was the time we were ready. We called you at about 8:20.
8:20, I get a call. I'm still in bed, sleeping. I get a call to say, we are halfway. You better make your way to the stadium. My God. I was like,
Yeah, guys, riding up the M4. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing that I like know that routes with my eyes closed. Like after Broadway, you know, you're getting Virginia, then it's Glen Ashley, then it's La Lucia, then it's Gateway, you know, then it's Sabaya, then like all those things. So I first looked with the gloves that I had on. My watch was strapped in those Velcro strips, so I wasn't really too involved with how many Ks we're doing and at what rate we're doing it and whatever. That was Wayne's admin. Right, so the first time I checked my watch, well, the first time I actually asked him, like, how many Ks, like, where are we? So he said, no, we're on 13 Ks. And I'm like, what? So I checked it to see, like, is he actually telling the truth? He was right. So I was like, okay, so it's fine. We carry on, and we whooping. When we came to the Sabaya circle, there was such drama because there was one vehicle that could be okay. So most of the roads were closed on our routes, and then by the time we got to Sibaya, we like just mixed up with cars. It was quite daunting. So and this one car was driving contraflow to the other cars in the circle, went the wrong way. So that threw my concentration off completely. But anyway, just as we came around that circle, we knew, well, I kind of figured out, we've got this last incline, which is like the most traumatizing incline. And then basically we do a U-turn by Mshloti and we're whopping it all the way back. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually didn't tell Roz that, she needs to like sort herself out and get, because she was going, guys, I had this fear that they were going to miss like us arriving and all those 101 things. So we phoned her.
Wait, before you phone me, can we just talk about the voice notes last night? With Al.
And by the way, okay, so Theo says, and this is what a lot of people have been saying, Theo says Tony's been training hard with netball, so the fitness was there.
That's what I said to
Guys,
her.
it's not the same thing.
No, but you're active.
Yes, I'm active, but like, I don't know how to explain it. Remember, in a netball game, as often as I play like 2 or 3 games a week, action. It's a lot faster, but remember, I'm using my energy in I like to call it squats. So it's literally like a dash there, and a dash there, and a dash there. I don't know, but it's guys.
But
it's
the
not
main
same
thing is you are active. You are not dormant.
Yeah.
You are active.
But I was active like I felt like I was active in the wrong code of sports.
No. You're active,
Yeah, but hey, guys, also the mind, like Wayne, a huge shout out to Wayne. Let's just not forget that note. Guys, Wayne, literally, with his words of encouragement, like Wayne's not a, he doesn't talk much, right? He will say all serious stuffs in like a whole bunch of things, but he spoke to me throughout that entire 45 Ks, and it was literally like, come on, Tony, you can do this. Come on, Tony, you can do this. Let's chase the blue socks. We're moving it. We get to the guy with the blue socks. Excuse me. Then he's like, let's chase the pink socks. Tony, you can't be making grannies beat you. I'm like, yo, you know how many times I wanted to boot Wayne off his bike, but I was like, yo, that was like the kind of
motivating
motivation that I needed on this ride.
And the voice notes.
Okay, so on the voice notes, Earl and I have this voice note thing. I don't know. It happens as often as it can, and it can go on for like hours. We've only tuned voice notes. So I started, guys, my wheels were flat. Now I didn't know how much air needed to go into these tires and what was the story. So I'm asking him, hey, I'm reading like a checklist between Roz and I last night. And I'm like, oh God, Wayne, how many bars in the thing? How much air does a tire need? Then I'm like, hey, so I was like 700. Gosh, what does that even mean? I know 2.2 bars and like 1.9 bars when we got a load and all those things. Now you're coming at 700 bar. If that thing on that machine doesn't come down to 7, yo guys.
We were absolutely green when it came to like this preparation. It was like really.
Hello Liz, welcome. Hello Auntie Chi. Stevens, okay. I don't know, Steven, well, I don't know, Steven, you're new to the show, welcome. We just going through the motions, yeah.
Hey Samantha.
But yeah, guys, I must be very honest. There was kids, like whooping it. And there was actually one that was in front
kids,
of me, and
like
I was
10 years old.
And they're small things, and they were like just
hey Louise
doing things. I was like, yo, guys, no, but see, there's there's like an entire cycle. Community. That's
but as is with everything.
100%. But like you just like meet all these. Okay, so listen to this.
I know what you're gonna say. Oh, wait, they're coming through.
Huh?
No,
wait, they're coming there.
Okay.
So anyway, so I do my turn there, like whatever. Guys, I did a donut. I'm telling you, I was so happy to have reached that circle. That I even when the wide, when the wide comes out and you like, I was like, I dropped it there on that circle. Anyway, coming back down, I must have been Blue Lagoon, if I think about it. And we saw this guy sitting on the side of, on like these, the beachfront got those concrete slab things where people sit on and whatever the case may be. And we see this guy sitting there and he's busy in his phone. So Wayne, we were maybe like about quite at 500 meters or whatever, Wayne identifies him and says, is that Khan? So I'm like, yo, I don't want to just shout my own things there because you know, the guys come with their glasses. It's all,
And yeah,
it's got
and the
like
helmet.
reflected things, and they just
It's
look.
like a mask.
they're
You
looking
don't know
different.
if it is the person.
So I keep quiet now. I'm trying to suss now is this Kern, because I haven't actually seen Kern since October last year. And just as you're about to pass this person, I'm like, yay! And as he looked up, he caught me. So he's like, hey! And I don't think he realized who I was until I like literally paused back. That man got up from this concrete thing and just started screaming because like none of the guys really knew that I was.
Yeah,
Even me, I didn't even know that I was doing this thing. but
We didn't know if she was gonna make it, so we tried to keep her quiet.
But anyway, he was so excited. He got up and he's like, yay! Oh my gosh! Well done! Keep it up! I'm so proud of you! And it was like, sure. I was like, sure. This guy got faith in me. But the guys are like that. They send me such uplifting messages and we prayed before we started our cycle and it was like, wow.
A nice experience.
Yeah, it was very nice. Like if ever the guys in the stream or whatever get a chance to do this, please, you guys have to do it.
Okay, so after you drifted around the turn and then you came down, how did you find it? Because you went up, right?
I actually struggled coming down. I must
So
be
coming
honest. Wayne has this thing where you say cycle, 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 it's 3Ks. Okay, I learned a lot about this sport, I must be honest. And, excuse me, when you're coming down at such a speed, because I saw my fastest speed was like 41 Ks. 41 Ks. When you're cycling at such a speed, Wayne like increases his gears. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but anyway, he makes his pedaling a lot harder, right? So that you grip on, and I don't know the terms and all those terminology kind of things. But anyway, we make our things a little bit harder. So I don't know why. So anyway, as we were coming down, he's like, turn. I'm like, why? I don't understand. One of the cyclists in the stream, please explain to me for 5 minutes why I need to cycle and then like move my pedals, move my feet while I'm going downhill. It's like I'm not moving. Because it's so, even though my gears are
so you
hard,
just run and drift down, you know, like how they not cycle,
yes.
just roll down.
Well, that was I was using the relatively nice dips as a recovery for me.
Like a neutral when you drive in a car, like
100%, but no. Wayne wants to be in 5th gear, basically, bouncing.
But has that got nothing to do with the time?
No, he was more like, it helps when we start picking up. I don't know, but I wish he was in the stream so that he can just explain it to me, because that was like, I couldn't...
Streaming pausing, I think that's what your mother was talking about.
Oh,
Okay, guys, just let us know if the streaming is pausing.
Yeah, but I didn't... Doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that. But, guys, I've mastered my gears.
Get ready for the voice notes later, because Tony's got a whole lot of questions that she needs to ask you with regards to the cycling.
Yeah, so guys, I'm happy about myself. I ended off in actually 2 hours and...
15. It was 14.
And for 14 minutes. Or 2 hours, 15.
I think it was excellent considering we were saying 1 o'clock. Considering we were saying 1 o'clock, I think it was absolutely excellent. And obviously, guys, so we do have with this. Oh, wait, there, Marlon.
Congrats, Marlon. Hey, guys, I learned a few things about the guys
Marlon.
today. So, anyway, myself, Kern, were standing as we cycled through this thing, blah, blah, blah. We were just like getting.
Bye, Theo.
I was basically getting my my alignment right. Guys, I did not jump off the bike from the time I started. Can you believe that? I did not walk up any hills or, you know, my feet did not touch the ground from the time I started. So you must know. When I came to the finish line, finish thing, then we have to like basically cycle, where was it?
Oh,
Towards Suncoast. No, we cycle past the stadium and we go under the tunnel and then we come through like a balloon thing, blah 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 blah, into Suncoast. Let me tell you, and then it's like a little dip onto this whole grand finale kind of a thing. I decided to put my leg on the floor. guys, they were like, this one was like shaking. Like I got a shock. I was like, okay, I'm jump back on my bike. I think that's a safer option. But now my legs are feeling 100%. My bum is a little bit sore, but I did expect myself to be a lot more in pain than what I am.
Yes, Auntie G, it's Rain Jenica. So you
No, leave, I'm strong.
You got.
Oh man, I was telling you about Marlon. Sorry, Rosanna. So anyway, I'm like, okay, so did this one cycle? Did this? Because I know the guy's bumming now. Did this one cycle? Did that one cycle? Did this one cycle? And I had mentioned Marlon. So I'm like, hey guys, because Marlon also saw your post in a thing saying that you were starting early, blah blah blah. So I was like, hey guys, Marlon, what's the story with Marlon? They're like, woo, guys, Marlon cycled the 103, if I'm not mistaken, or the 106. Apparently, Marlon is one of the elite cyclists in the thing. So, congratulations, my man. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to see you, but that is flipping awesome. I was asking about lovers, I asked where's Reese, I asked if blood cycled, but yeah. So, Marlon, just a little bit of feedback as to what your friends are like, oh no, Marlon is yeah. So, I also crossed when I meet up with you.
Okay, so guys, we also have an announcement to make. Tony and I were doing a lot of thinking, and because we have a lot going on this October, we are actually not going to have our Shave-a-thon this year. But what we are going to do is we're going to do the Amashova for cancer. So we got in touch with the guys today, Kern and all the other guys, and we are going big this year for cancer riding the Shave-a-thon. So there's already a few people on the cancer team, the Fans on Cancer team. So if there's anybody else that wants to ride for cancer or raise funds for cancer at the Shave-a-thon, let us know, because we're trying to get a bigger team. Not the Shave-a-thon, sorry, the Amashova.
Okay, so that's going to take place on the 23rd of October. In the next week, logistics is going to be finalized, and then we will just align what's actually going to take place. So in terms of shows.
In terms of shows, yes.
Okay, so just give us this week, where we will just pin down everything, dot our T's and all those 12 other things, and
dot our T's.
Cross our T's.
We don't dot
T's. Sorry. And then we can just sort it out and let you guys know what's moving and shaking with regards to that. We are still we'll talk about the sponsorships and stuff like that in the one show.
Yes, so we'll have one show that'll speak about the logistics and obviously riding for the Amashova, and obviously to introduce the team. And also we might have one cancer show. We're just going to plan around it to see what we're going to have, what our topic for this year is going to be, because I think previously we spoke to cancer survivors and
We're back.
The year after 2021, we spoke to what did we do?
We spoke about we've spoken to survivors and drivers. We've spoken to family who have lost someone.
There was one more thing. I can't remember. How can I not remember?
Not sure. And guys, we still have our, I'm not sure if you remember from the Shave-a-thon, we had this wooden feature that was done where you write
your cancer
survivor, or someone that you have lost on a heart, and we slip it into a frame. So we still got that. What?
I'm just thinking last year, like every single show we did, you had the introduction for cancer.
It's about that time again.
Yeah.
So please, we're going to be taking those names down, all those 101 things, and then we will explain the kits.
If you want to sponsor.
Our look and feel of the kits, and yeah, what we actually going to entail.
And guys, this is actually opening more doors, because in speaking to the guys today, there's actually other projects for raising funds that a lot of the guys are riding for. It is so motivated and encouraging. Like, you just stand there in awe, because these guys are riding, and a lot of them are doing it for charity or are doing it to raise funds for a special cause. It is so it's such a nice feeling. Like when you get there and all the riders are there and everyone's completed the race, it's an awesome feeling.
Okay, Leslie, we have read your message. We just would like to let you know that the fan zone are thinking about you during this time, during this difficult time. We are going to keep you in our prayers.
Yes, we will definitely be in contact.
Okay, so guys, if you are part of a company that can assist with sponsorships, can assist with branding kits, can assist with just anything, please drop Roz a message or message me. Our numbers are on the fan zone, and then we can just align with what we are doing, and then we can just take it from there. If I'm not mistaken, there's about 3 or 4 of us part of the fan zone team. So also, if you would like to,
we need to actually decide on the name.
oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
it's going to be a fan zone team,
Okay,
but
but-
it's, we all riding for cancer, coming from all different places. So yes, it's going to be a team, and we actually need to decide on the name. But that now is going to take the place of the Shave-a-thon. So Tony, because Tony doesn't have time to spare now. Now she knows she can do it, and now she has to start getting training because I don't know how many Ks are we riding for the Amashova?
Okay, so there's no 45 option in the Amashova. If I'm not mistaken, it's a 60 and a 90 and then a 100 and whatever. So I think my entry level is 60. The guys will have been tossing and thinging me with regards to 90. So I'm just, we're gonna just see what's moving and shaking in the next week, how I'm feeling, and what actually needs to be done according to my mind and body with regards to cycling. Also, guys, what? There most probably will be like, okay, for this I'm gonna call it a fan zone supporter club spot, right? Which I actually would like to encourage you guys to come out and maybe catch us along the route. That also would be exciting to see.
Yeah, very exciting.
Roz is a
No,
question.
no.
Okay,
No, I'm
Shannon,
looking
this is
the other
the
way.
vibe. Right now I'm feeling good. I had a 2-hour nap. My legs are 100% at the moment. My bum is a little bit sore, but let's just not get too excited. Things happen overnight. We all know that body maybe might still be in shock, so we'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. I will update the page.
Okay, so Marlon says it's 35, 65, and 100.
I got it's 35!
No, you can't have 35. You know 45 today. Yay, Rain! Congratulations, Rain, and thank you so much.
Right, we
for
did a
looking
whole
over
shout out for
Tony.
you. Please, you need to go and read it. I mean, rewatch the show. Well,
There were no 3Ks. Keep turning. That's what she was asking.
Only need to do the 106. No, wait, hold on, Ekan. Hold on. We're rocking the 60 or the 90. Let's not get too excited and jump up and down.
There's only 65 and 103. So you have to choose.
Yeah,
one of the
65. He's telling me 103, now we coaching, now we riding, now hey, hold on, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So that is our story
two. Epsom salt bath, yes. I was thinking of
from
that.
the shower.
Oh, yes. I forgot.
Yes, Auntie G. Unfortunately, we only got showers in our house, so we're gonna have to look at an alternative. Okay, we only go big here. Hello.
You levels.
Just hold on. You're like taking up on my show, yeah? Guys, let me tell you something, a funny story. Okay, so how's this? These cyclists, I'm telling you,
No, before you start that story, Tony went for a ride on the beach in January. And when she came back, she says, those cyclists are bullies.
I feel no different today. So anyway, they like, yeah, okay, let's start there. Okay,
Yeah.
so as I was saying, guys, you must know, when you're cycling, I've actually got, I would like, in fact, maybe the guys can even back me up here. My bike is like quite a bike, hey? and it's been involved in a lot of races with regards to its previous owner and all those 101 things. So I'm not coming with your fly-by-night bike where we just like, picked it up, we knew nothing about it. I still don't know much about it. But anyway, you know, I know that it's good, right? If I can call it that. One of the top bikes in this whole cycling thing. And I said to Ross that first time we went cycling in Jan, like I was moving around with this Lorny bike that I know nothing about, right? And I was getting snayed for free, guys. And I'm like, what the
I
hell?
pushed out of the way. She said she almost ended up on the
And I'm
grass.
thinking to myself, these cyclists now, they must have identified, okay, this one's moving at this bike and that bike. But don't know what she's doing now. I'm thinking to myself, oh God, I need to sort my life out and start. I have gears. I only learned about the gears today. Thank you, Wayne, for coaching me on top of the gears.
She learned about the gears during the race.
During this race, guys, I was learning about these gears. Now I was like, oh. So now I'm like quite stable. Like I know what's moving and shaking with Tico to this fancy thing. So I'm quite like at ease.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, guys, there's like a cycling code. Yeah. Language. Yeah. Right. I was just learning this language. But anyway, we are cycling, minding our own business or what. Some have 2 lanes, some have 1 lane. So I was like keeping like, guys, I was like, I think
out of the
for
way.
20 Ks I was like in the emergency lane because I don't know what was really transpiring. And Wayne was like, come into the road. You can't cycle there. You're tired. You're this, you're that. Almost was on the pavement and all those things. But anyway, wheel alignment was a little bit shaky at first, but we got it right. So anyway, I come into one of the lanes now. I was on the left. I said, no, Wayne can operate the traffic there, whatever the case may be. Guys, we get this group of cyclists that like, they're just like, woo, up to you, and you're like, they don't say much until they, like, literally right behind you. They're like, coming pause. I'm like, okay. Guys, that is your code to move. It's like, or you would overtake a person on the extreme right for some of us that drive. That's what was going on. And it's like, yo. So anyway, I learned that today. I'm always keeping extreme left if I'm a little bit slower, so you may overtake. But I do believe that the bikes need indicators and they need those little mirrors so that we can see what is going on. You cannot shout. I am a beginner, guys. You cannot come for shouting. Coming through, come on. Yeah. Because I know sooner I was like, okay. Guys, I don't know about all those. I can't do many things on the bike. Wayne was like, yeah. Woo.
You even went live?
I was like, yo, I left my phone. I even put on flight mode because I'm like, no one's gonna phone me on this thing. I will flip and even to drink, guys. I literally. It was an extreme sport. Just trying to take a bottle out my thing and then put it back. I was like, I can't freaking do this. I literally only drank like maybe what was that rehydrate thing just before I started, and literally like 2 sips on my way back because I couldn't, guys. That means I must, like this and like I almost ended up in a bush up there. I was like, I can't do this thing. No. I went up with sweets. I was watching videos last night. They said, no. I didn't want to tell you. I'm not even know. I was watching videos, guys, like what to do, how you prepare. And it was like 9 tips for beginners. Cycling. So I was watching all these videos, feeling quite confident about myself. Like they saying, what bananas? So I'm like,
Tony, don't eat bananas.
we're gonna pass that. So then they're like, oranges. I was like, okay, no, we'll pass that.
Are you gonna peel the orange?
Hey, they do a lot of things here. These guys here on the road, they quite equipped to do their own thing. I was like, oh, that's not gonna happen. So anyway, I bought sweets, guys, quite a few, 2 packs to be exact, and my mom gave me a
Future
Life bar.
bar.
I consumed none of that on the journey. Excuse me, I ate that protein bar when we were in the car already because it's too much admin, guys. I can't. I don't know, maybe I need to start practicing how the guys do all these things, but I was concentrating,
Yeah.
The only thing that I was disappointed that I forgot was my sweat towel thing. Yo, it was sweating, guys. The thing was coming into my eyes and all. No, but yeah, guys, I am extremely excited that I accomplished that. I must be very honest. Even more though in the time that I did. As Rod said earlier, we were looking at 11, 12 o'clock because we were trying to do the maths and calculate. Okay, I did 17 Ks in an hour and 35 minutes, but that was literally a cruise, and that was a flat, flat like route on the beachfront. So we were just trying to add like another 10 Ks and add like maybe another hour to be on the safe side. So yeah, thank you to you guys.
So wait,
for all
Morgan
the
got
support.
some tips for you. So, but I think once you start training, you'll start getting used to it. You'll start getting one with your bike. And you know, like with all sports, with your sports gear, it becomes like custom to you.
Guys, yeah, also I've got an extreme phobia with regards to cycling because I fell off the bike when I was younger. And I ripped like my entire leg kind of a thing. I had 14 stitches, 10 outside and 4 inside. So that was also, like a worry. But
Yes, Francine, I said that to her today when we were on our way home. You're making me feel like I need to buy a bike, like I want to ride. I said exactly the
But
same
yeah,
thing to her.
it's actually it's quite cool, guys. I think I've taken another sports, like, you know,
Taken up another sport.
another kind of sports. Quite interesting though. Also, yeah, Marlon, you in the stream. I don't know if you were in the stream when I was talking about the. Okay, so basically, just to update you, if you missed it, Wayne was going on about that turn and burn thing when we're coming down here, which made no freaking sense to me. So we made the gears, we made my pedaling harder. I don't know if that's gears up or down. And he expected me to cycle. Wayne, are you still here?
Yeah, Wayne, yeah,
So
Wayne, yeah.
Wayne, you explain yourself. And he expected me to cycle like downhill. I could not.
She wanted to go
understand what the-
neutral down
That
here.
was my recovery time when I'm like, but yeah, he was like, no,
So,
it's gonna
wait,
carry
wait.
you up the, like,
Okay.
basically,
We want to
I'm
know the
picking up
reason,
my-
Wayne.
I'm picking up my speed from there, but it's like, I feel like I wasn't picking up any speed because there's no traction. I was just like literally spinning, but it didn't feel like it was dripping anything, even though I was on my hardest gear.
Yeah, because you're going down.
Because I'm going down. So it's like, do I really need this? This is like hard work. But anyway, can you just quickly, cyclists in here, can you just quickly brief me here what's moving and shaking? Tight gears, no freewheeling. You were spinning on I never asked for. Oh, I'm gonna delete.
Martine, we were just talking about that. In the beginning, we spoke about the challenge. It was a challenge. And yes, Tony did it. So, we off to the Amishova loading. How many months is that from now? September?
Next month. Sorry? Next
Yeah,
month.
Next month, yes.
Yes, I've got 5 weeks. It's on the 23rd.
Okay, you need to get your we need to go live. Like our weight means live. You need to
I like to
learn.
say how we need to go live. Like you're gonna be pedaling next to me. Hey, look at this one. We need to go live. Hey, no. Hey, guys, I came out with 1 score. I don't know. I think I even got the score before I even started the race. So my knee is like red. I'm scratched. Something finished. But anyway, I don't know how I got this thing. But anyway,
Okay, so
I'm like, you recover on the downs. Just get it in. Yeah, but like, okay, we'll take this private. I don't know to teach you with a voice note. Okay, so guys, that is our Sunday story. Thank you so much for just popping in.
and don't forget, guys, Sheridan, I don't know if you heard it or if you missed it. There's no more Shave It On this year. This year, Tony's riding the Amishova for cancer. So, guys,
Oh,
please.
she's having a shot. She's having a shot.
No, we can have a stand on the road. Lackensmith water stand on the road.
She wanted to catch you, didn't she?
Oh.
It's okay, we'll talk about it. Yeah, but yeah.
We'll talk about that.
Okay, so guys, we love you lots. Thank you so much for believing in me. Yeah.
Oh, but guys, it was so nice. Like, everyone was giving us tips. Everyone was telling Tony what she must get. She must get a bib. She must get this. She must go to this shop. She must speak to this person. Like, after the race. Like, so you definitely picked up a new sport because, like, everyone was just like
I
giving
don't
you
even know
tips.
if you know that my braces are out. Can you believe it?
Yes!
Like, I haven't even spoken to you since April.
I'm sure they noticed every single picture.
Yeah, they noticed, but like, they
Every
noticed.
single picture is teeth.
Anyway, the braces are out, guys. Came out in June. So yeah.
Yes, came out in June. The teeth are looking smart, and in
Hello.
every single picture there is teeth.
Okay, so we're gonna say good night to you or good morning to you wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We're gonna be doing this. So for those of you who thought we were quiet and we weren't doing anything, I've stuck to. In fact, I've stuck to a promise. This actually was not really the promise because Abishova was a
but
promise. So we've
halfway
added like a training ride to it so that you guys can actually see that we're serious about life. Yeah. So yes, thank you so much for all the support, guys. Thank you so much for all the uplifting messages.
Thank you to all the guys that just like are so supportive.
Thanks, yeah.
All the tips, everything. It was awesome.
Right, good night. God bless. Right, later, guys. We'll check you. Yay.